Good evening, Master.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible. I think you should switch off your mic. I guess there's a lot of disturbance.
Listen, my mic.
Yes, ma'am, because everybody else's mic is switched off. So, yes, it's better now. So, we will begin with today's proceedings. Firstly, we have among us Dr. Pramod Kumar Ray, who will be introducing you to ASSR, its concepts, what it stands for. Pramod Kumar Ray is Vice President of ASSR and Deputy Director, Higher Education, Government of Odisha. The floor is over to you, sir. Do we have Dr. Pramod Kumar Ray with us?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir. Your mic is, I
Audible?
guess, turned off.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
A very good afternoon to all our dignitaries, members of ASA, and the executive and the board of directors, CHA, and the course coordinator, Mohanji, Surovi ma'am, and coordinator ma'am, all the participants of today's orientation program. I welcome you all to this magnificent and academic event. At the outset, I would like to throw some light on Asiatic Society for Social Science Research, which is a atypical research initiative of a forum mainly engaged in the pursuits of generating new knowledge and analysis in social science based on original research, attempting at catering to the needs of a large number of social scientists of the country, engaged in teaching and research at a different level of educational domain across the globe. Besides, ASA caters to the needs of the members of civil society, including the journalists, legal professionals, law enforcement agencies, researchers, academia, NGO functionaries, and policymakers, and common man too. The Asiatic Society for Social Science Research stands to serve as a mirror to all these conflicting currents of socio-economic, political, cultural, psychological issues affecting human life at large in 21st century. ASA does have a set of objectives at its core to cater to the needs of the society and the research community, which are at the outset, we promote and coordinate research in social sciences and humanities. We serve as forum for exchange of views through annual sessions, conferences, seminars, symposium, etc. We help in the preservation of historical monuments and archaeological sources. We honor social scientists who made substantial contribution in the domain of social science and humanities. We establish a publication. We would like to establish a publication division, which is at the preliminary stage, encourages also publish for publication in social science and subjects. We attempt to establish a non-formal research institute providing teaching and research methods on non-priorities areas of social sciences on a no profit, no loss basis. We are destined to establish and provide publishing platform to researchers and scholars from social science background and human domain of humanities too. We promote and publish original articles in the relevant field of social sciences, aiming at reducing the gap between research and practice. We initiate steps towards the development of theory and practice of social sciences research and studies. We provide opportunities to scholars and give a chance to be part of the scholarly community who assists and helps others in pursuit of knowledge and research in the domain of social science and humanities. We provide ample opportunities for the scholars by way of accepting research papers and scholarly articles online available, affordable, free of cost to all users without any subscriptions or login ID. We make research papers and scholarly articles in print format for affordable, free of cost to all users with the more description or login ID. We are destined to create avenues to promote and publish research papers about and in form of different domain area of socially, economically, and culturally weakened sections of society across the globe. We make research publication hassle-free and to ensure sharing of knowledge in due time. We facilitate the researchers, resource persons, practitioners, and scholars to come on a platform and to share their findings of the research with the rest of the world so that informed decisions can be taken to improve business and societies as a whole. We are also committed to launch special issues in the form of books, edited volumes, special series, conferences, symposium, etc. in a time-bound manner. We here in our organization do conduct special initiatives in the form of short-term, ranging from 1 day to 6 weeks, course either certificate or non-certificate courses to facilitate researchers, resource persons, practitioners, and scholars. We conduct special initiatives in the form of long-term, ranging from 1 month to 3 months, course either certificate or non-certificate to facilitate against researchers, resource persons, practitioners, and scholars too. We keep the platform as inclusive as possible by keeping it open to theoretical, methodological, quantitative, and qualitative scholarships from all the areas within the social sciences, defined as the academic disciplines concerned with the study of society and their relationship between individuals within societies and at large. To receive We receive and administer funds for the implementation of the above said objectives. This is the entirety, the whole gamut of the objective we have set for the association, our association or research initiative ASA. And Center for History and Archaeology, a branch of the ASA, specialized in history and archaeology study, is a wing of the umbrella organization which has been set up with the mission to tell the multi-layered theories of heritage and ancient site through our several innovative activities such as exploration, documentation, archaeological excavation, conservation, and promotion. The pride of India, its cultural heritage, on the belief that living in harmony with heritage enhances the quality of life. Center for History and Archaeology is destined or set its motto and principal objective to promote in conducting archaeological exploration and excavation to acquire maximum retrievable information from the field within the given content of a well-designed program of research. Again, so far as the specific objectives and the principal goal of the CHA, we here Qatar is trying to do to sensitize the public about the pluralistic cultural legacy of India, to instill a sense of social responsibility towards preserving India's common heritage, to protect and preserve India's living, built, and natural heritage by undertaking necessary actions and measures. We in CHA do conduct archaeological excavation, exploration, and heritage tourism. We conduct archaeological excavation, exploration, and documentation work on the domain area of archaeology and history. We document unprotected buildings of archaeological, architectural, historic, and aesthetic significance, as well as the cultural resources. We develop heritage policies and regulations and make legal intervention to protect India's heritage when necessary. To provide expertise in the field of conservation, restoration, and preservation of specific works and arts, and encourage capacity building by developing skills through training programs and certificate courses. CHA is doing a tremendous job. We here foster collaborations, memorandum of understanding, and partnership with government and non-governmental organizations, local, national, and international agencies. We generate sponsorships for conservation and educational projects. A principal objective of CHA is to conduct conference, seminars, and lectures to our people about our heritage and past glory. The CHA, at the end of its primordial objective, offers a large number of programs to diverse stakeholders through its educational and community outreach programs. Given all these, objectives and ethos, as core of our organizational commitment and profile. ASAR and CHA all through years in its preceding year time did a tremendous job by organizing lot many programs which are having high research and academic values and immensely benefiting scholars in India and abroad. I am hopeful, pretty sure that this today's program, orientation program, will be a benchmark and is a brilliant academic event which will benefit all the participants who are joining today with us. Thank you. Welcome to you all you again. Thank you. All the best. Thank you. Over to ma'am, please.
Thank you very much, sir, for this comprehensive introduction. Next, I would like to invite Chief Executive of Center for History and Archaeology, Surbhi ma'am. Ma'am, please, the floor is over to you.
Hello everyone. प्रमोद सर, आपने सब कुछ कह दिया, बहुत अच्छे से कहा, and I wish to take my liberty. CHA के बारे में भी आपने कहा, तो all my students जो नए हमारे डॉक्यूमेंटेशन के लिए जो हमारे पास पार्टिसिपेंट्स आए हैं, सर ने जो भी कुछ कहा उसमें आप लोगों को पता चल गया होगा. ऐसा एशियाटिक सोसाइटी फॉर सोशल साइंस रिसर्च, इस नाम में ही सब कुछ बताया गया है. ये आपको सब कुछ बता देता है कि हमारा सोशल साइंस रिलेटेड जितने भी वर्क, जितने भी रिसर्च ओरिएंटेड वर्क, जितना खोजने की खोज का कोशिश हम करते हैं इस आसार में, और CHA उसी का एक पीस है, उसी का अंदर में एक अम्ब्रेला. सर ने बहुत अच्छा कहा. Why we set up this? क्यों? What is the need of this SR and history and archaeology? चाका हमने क्यों बनाया एक विंग? हमारे पास एक मिशन है. ये मिशन जो हमारे देश का जो मल्टी लेयर स्टोरीज है हेरिटेज का, जो एंशिएंट साइट्स है, जो हमारे पूर्वज, जो हमारा कल परसों और भी आगे अतीत का हजारों साल का विषय है, इन सबको बताता है. हम क्या करते हैं, एक झलक बच्चे हम देखते हैं. एक इनोवेटिव एक्टिविटीज होता है, एक्सप्लोरेशन होता है, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन होता है, आर्कियोलॉजिकल एक्सप्लोरेशन है, एक्सकवेशन है, कंजर्वेशन है. हम इसको क्यों करते हैं? क्योंकि इस देश का, इंडिया का एक प्राइड है हमारा हेरिटेज. ये हेरिटेज हमें कभी भी जड़ से हटने नहीं देता है. We have a long heritage of civilization. Our cultural heritage, our belief in living in harmony with heritage enhancing quality of life, ये सब हम इसमें आपको मिलेगा. हमारे पास लर्नेड टीचर्स है, एक एम्स एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स लेकर हम चल रहे हैं. हमारे पब्लिक को सेंसिटाइज भी करना है कि ये हमारे हेरिटेज का महत्व को समझे, ये इंडिया लिगेसी को समझे, इंडिया का प्लूरलिस्टिक कल्चर को समझे. हम इनके अंदर में एक सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी डाल देना चाहते हैं ताकि जो प्रोटेक्टेड, अनप्रोटेक्टेड जो भी हमारे पास हेरिटेज है, इसको रक्षा करने का, इसको प्रोटेक्ट करने की इनमें आदत बनाएं. हम क्या प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहते हैं? इंडियन लिविंग, इंडियन बिल्ड और नेचुरल हेरिटेज को हम प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहते हैं. जिसके चलते हमें करना क्या होता है, हम कंडक्ट कराते हैं आर्कियोलॉजिकल एक्सकैवेशन, एक्सप्लोरेशन होता है, हेरिटेज टूरिज्म होगा, हम अनप्रोटेक्टेड बिल्डिंग को किस तरह से गवर्नमेंट रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन में और भी नए रूल्स लाके इसको आर्कियोलॉजिकली, आर्किटेक्चरली, हिस्टोरिक, जिस बिल्डिंग का एस्थेटिक सेंस है, जिसका एक सिग्निफिकेंस है, जिसमें हिस्टोरिक मान्यताएं हैं, इन सबको हम बचा सकते हैं। हम और भी ज्यादा इसको डेवलप करने के लिए हेरिटेज पॉलिसीज बना सकते हैं। ऐसे कई विषयों को लेकर एसआर एंड सीएचए काम कर रही है। हम आपको ये बताना चाहते हैं कि आपको यहाँ पर जो भी कुछ मिलेगा, बहुत ही अच्छा द ऑसम कोर्स पैटर्न मॉड्यूल्स एंड एक बहुत अच्छा गाइडेंस फ्रॉम आवर वेरी लर्नेड टीचर्स, वेरी लर्नेड गाइड्स। आपको बस मैं इतना कहना चाहूंगी, एक्सेप्ट होल हार्टेडली द कोर्स गोइंग टू बी स्टार्ट एंड लिसन वेरी केयरफुली, एंजॉय करें चीजों को। इसी प्रकार की कोई ऐसे दिमाग में न रखे कि मैं पढ़ाई कर रहा हूं, अरे बाबा एग्जाम है, बहुत कोर्सेज है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं करते हुए इसको ऐसे ले कि हर दिन एक नया शिक्षा, हर दिन एक नया जानना, हर दिन एक नई ओपनिंग्स, एक होराइजन, एक नया लाइट आपको मिलते रहे। आज की सोसाइटी में जब हमारा समाज बहुत ज्यादा ही या तो पॉलिटिकली करेक्ट होने की कोशिश कर रहा है या कहीं और अपने आप को बहा दे रहा है, नॉलेज से बहुत दूर भाग रहा है, हम अपने एक आस्था के साथ, विश्वास के साथ मैं आपको कहूंगी कि ट्रस्ट अस, ट्रस्ट आसआर एंड सीएचए, ट्रस्ट योर गाइड्स। ये आपको एक नई दुनिया देने के लिए संकल्पबद्ध है। वुड लाइक टू से just go with us, enjoy time with a great enthusiasm and with a great pride of India. Let's welcome all my dignitaries, teachers, guides, directors, colleagues, and today's all the students of documentation. And I said one again, thanks to all, thanks everyone. And I hand over to Mohan Rawat.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful explanation. And thank you so much, Pramod sir and Ritu for coordinating this talk. And am I audible to all? Ritu, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay. Okay. So myself, Mohan Rawat, and I'm the convener for this course and the director for documentation, photography, and archives for CHA ASSR. So I'm just going to introduce you to the course that you have enrolled in. Just give me a moment. I'm just trying to present. Yes, can you see the, am I presenting, Ritu?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The PPT is visible.
Okay, so I welcome all the candidates to this course, and I'm just going through. I'm just presenting this PPT so that you can understand what this course is all about and what is the course structure, what are the schedule, and what are the things that we need to keep in our mind. Since we are beginning the course from tomorrow, tomorrow is your first module from 10 to 12. Okay, so let's begin. Yes. So I would first like to begin with a small note about this course. So the idea of the course stems out from the need to provide a skill to the participants who want to take up a career in archives or just want to understand the working of archives. Also, the fact that paucity of awareness and dearth of formal avenues for learning about the archival studies makes it a relevant field of study in an ever-changing time. This course will acquaint the participants about all the above mentioned points other than providing basics of the subject. Archival study is an interdisciplinary field that requires knowledge of multiple subjects and digitization in emerging one of the most interesting aspects of the archival studies. This course will also touch upon these lines. In a nutshell, it's a humble attempt to provide a gateway into the field of archive for the participants. And these are the aims and objectives of the course. So the course is designed to introduce students to the field of archives, to provide basic understanding of the terms and concepts related to the archival field, to provide information on the further education in the field of archives, and to guide and inspire students to explore career opportunities in the field of archives and embrace it as a new skill in emerging world. So this will be your course structure. The duration of the course is 1 month, from 5th of June to 4th of July 2021. Classes will be held on Saturday from 5 to 7 and on Sundays 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The course is divided into 8 modules. It will consist of 5 assignments and 1 final examination. And this is very important, that 45% is the minimum marks one has to score in order to get the certificate, along with 75 attendance that is also mandatory. So you need to be very cautious about this thing. So this is about the assignments. Assignments in this course is not to assess your capacity. Instead, it is an attempt to understand the ability and grasping power of the candidate. Format of the assignment. Assignment number 1 to 4, students are required to submit an assignment on every Monday. The assignment will be uploaded to e-learning portal, that is www.assr.org. The students are expected to complete the same on or before every Friday by 5 p.m. And this is assignment number 5. It will be a hidden assignment. The course coordinator will evaluate the activeness of the candidate and the ability to grasp script. Therefore, grasp their knowledge. Therefore, course coordinator will be sharing random images in WhatsApp, and candidates are expected to okay, leave it. This is not relevant. About this main exam, a proper examination will be conducted in the form of open book examination, where the question paper will be uploaded on the ASSR website, that is www.assr.org on time. After downloading the question paper and solving it, an additional time of 1 hour will be given for scanning and emailing the answer script on the coordinator's email ID, i.e. obeexam@assr.in. And as this is open book examination, so textbooks, notes, or other study material can be used to complete the paper. Okay. So this is the information about the resource people who will be delivering your lecture for this module. So for module number 1, that is Introduction to Archive, we have Dr. Meena Gautam. She is former Deputy Director of Archive, National Archive of India, New Delhi. And module number 2 also, she is also going to deliver the module number 2. And for module number 3, this is Record Management and Problems in Archives. This will be by Dr. Anand Bhattacharya, former Assistant Director, West Bengal State Archives, West Bengal. And for module number 4, that is Documentation and Collection, Ms. Chandrika Acharya, Teaching Fellow, Deccan Archaeological and Cultural Research Institute, Hyderabad. She'll be joining us for module number 4. For module number 5, Digitization and Reprography, we have Mr. Ashu J, Academic Counselor, IGNOU Center, Sri Aurobindo College, University of Delhi. And similarly for module number 6, that is Importance and Problem of Digitization, we have Mr. Sarvesh Singh, Dr. Sarvesh Singh, Chemist, Reserve Bank of India, Archive, College of Agricultural Banking, Pune. And going forward, we have module number 7, part 1, that is Conservation of Archive. This module will be taken up by Mr. Abhishek Banerjee, founder and conservator at Museo Collective, conservation consultant to the archives, the National Center for Biological Sciences, NCBS, Bangalore. And for the final module, that is Future Ahead in Archive, we have Dr. Meena Gautam, again Deputy Director, National Archives of India, New Delhi. And for any query regarding this course, while entire duration of the course, you are always welcome to ask me any question related to the course and how we are going about. So this is me, Mohan Rawat. I'm the convener and the director, Documentation Photography and Archives Branch, Center for History and Archaeology, Asiatic Society for Social Science Research. This is my email address, dpa@assssr.in, and my contact number is also being given here. So as you all have my contact number, so you always welcome to ask anything. Thank you and all the best. Yes, over to you, Ritu.
Thank you, sir, for this brief overview of the course. और कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए मैं आशु जी से अनुरोध करूंगी कि वो ई-लर्निंग पोर्टल का आप सबके सामने परिचय कराएं. आशु सर.
Yeah, thank you so much. So am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, thank you. So just give me a second. I'll try to present my screen. I hope is it visible to everyone?
Yes, it is visible, sir.
Yeah. So this is our website, which is www.azure.org. So everyone is expected to get it registered. If you see on the top right corner, there is DDA course student login. So I guess most of you have already logged in and they got the approval. If in case you haven't, please do it. So you can sign up using your Facebook ID or Gmail account or by using an email. So we prefer email since that would be the best way so that we can communicate with the registered email address. So, and that would really help us to register it very easily. So once you get registered yourself, for instance, I'll submit one of my email ID, personal email ID. So, and just letting you know how to sign up. So just have to click on sign up and then put your email ID. For instance, I'm just putting my email ID and then followed by anything, any password. And then you just have to sign up. So in this case, here we have already, I've already signed in, so I'm not able to do it. So just take another example. For instance, let's do this way. A new ID. So just need to sign up. If those who haven't done it, so you're requested to sign up. So once you are done, so it will pop up a message that is successful. And then your member sign up request has been sent and is waiting approval. So it has been actually forwarded to our administration. Then once it is approved, then you can log in. So I have another email ID which has been already approved. So I just want to log in. So I'll directly log into this. So just a second. Once you log in, so this will it will take a little while. Yeah. So now you are actually into your portal. So now what you have to do is you can go directly to the certificate course DDA or directly to your My account. So in both ways, you will be able to access to whatever the course structures is there. So I've just clicked on My account. So it's just reverting back to your account. So yeah, it has been actually showing my name and the type of membership or what kind of course I've already joined. So make sure you have your label over your account. So it says D&D in archives. So if you can see this, and it also says that I'm a life member. So this is my account details and all my personal and addresses and all that you can keep on changing, keep on editing. So this is course structure. So for a time being, you have only seen these two tabs, which is lecture links. So it will be a permanent one. So you can keep on having the access to lecture links. So I'm just clicking. So you will find all the lecture links that you are going to have in the next entire month. So like this is the module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so forth. And for the validatory function as well. So this is one part. And then this is the orientation that what we are currently having. So if you click on this, you will revert it back to our meeting. So this is review module 1. So this is not functioning right now since we haven't done our first module. So once your module 1 is done, so you can review that. You can see the videos, whatever is available. So And I guess Mohanji will let you know that a video is available for a entire week. Like if, for instance, your first lecture is on 6th, so the video will be available till 11th of July. So you have an entire week to review and write your assignments, whatever it is. So you can keep on accessing the video for a week only. So after the week, the video will be disabled and you will not be given any access to that. So this is the assignment. Again, this is empty right now because since we don't have any assignment, so it clearly mentions that the last date is 11/6/2021. So just be clear that you have to check the last date and you have to be very precise that what is the assignment. And then next to that, you will see upload assignment number 1. So again, this is empty since we don't have any assignment. So once it is once the portal is back and you get the assignments, you will this will be open up, and then you will be given a specific time where you can upload your entire assignment. So this way you will be managing your e-portal learning. So you can you will be having your previous lectures and also the assignments, and you can also view your uploaded assignments that you are keep on uploading. So this is how the interface is. So if you have any queries, you can contact Mohanji, and then he will be guiding you to what kind of things. So it is mandatory for everyone to get registered so that in order to upload your assignments and to view assignments. So there are few candidates that are still left. So it's been requested that you should register yourself. So I hope in this way, and make sure that you keep on log outing your account once you are done, so that for a privacy settings and all. So I hope you will, yeah, it's an easy process that you can do, like it's just a normal process. So I hope this will really will help you in coordinating with all those things, whatever the assignments you have been working on. Thank you so much. Over to Rituji.
Thank you, sir. Now the floor is open for discussion. आपके कोई प्रश्न हैं या टिप्पणियां हैं तो आप हम सबसे साझा कर सकते हैं.
Yeah. Just a second.
You can also communicate by writing or raising your hand if there are any questions. We have a raise here. David Khoshji wants to ask something. Please go on.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, we can hear you. Yes.
I would like to ask that not only for the assignment purpose, but also will we be given reading materials in forms of PDFs regarding the all the modules?
No, videos will be available only, but not all the. I think you are referring to the PPTs and all. Am I right?
Yes, not exactly PPT, like on the topic that will be discussed by the PPT. Will we be given any reading material regarding that particular topic?
Okay, that we have this discussion we just left to the course instructor who will be teaching you. So if they feel like, they will definitely share it with you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
have a question
yeah.
from Shibani. Shibani ji is asking about the medium by which attendance will be calculated. She's asking, how is attendance calculated? If we attend a class during the week instead of the weekend, would it qualify in attendance?
How is it? So we will have all the records for sure, because the medium we are using for the classes and all of these things, we can definitely have a track on that. If we attend a class during a week instead of weekend, yeah, we'll be knowing that.
Padmashri ji has raised a concern. She wants to know if any case study examples will be done for this assignment.
No. What basically Padmashri ji, what is going to be happen is when the course instructor resource person is going to just end the class, and whatever they might have taught you in that class, they will give the assignment based on that. Okay, if they are explaining whatever they are going to present to you, the assignment will be from that thing. Yes.
There's another question from Mariam ji, who's asking, like, excluding the 1 hour for scanning and uploading the content, how long will be the open book exam?
Yes, exam will be a normal exam of 3 hours. So we will give an extra hour just for the sake of if somebody might be feeling internet glitch or something slow down, something like that. So you have an ample amount of time to just fix that problem, fix those problems. So that's how we are going. Yes.
Are there any more questions? Like, it's better you ask these questions yourself, because like I might leave out certain things.
Yes. One more thing that I can see that the topic of assignment will be given. So the topic of the assignment will be given by the course instructor. They will design that, and we will upload you the next day. Suppose if the class is on Sunday, we will upload it on the website on Monday, so that you can just go there and download the assignment. Yeah.
Jaya Singhania, she has raised their hand. You can ask your question.
Good evening, everyone. So I want to ask, what will be the question paper pattern of the exam?
Okay. So the question paper pattern of the exam will be based on all these 8 modules. We will make sure that we will divide the exam paper in such a way that it covers all the modules that you've been taught over this month. So yes, there will mostly this will cover whatever you have read. Yes. This will be a subjective. You have to write that exam and then you have to upload it. There will be questions and you need to write those answers and scan and upload it to the given platform. Yes, yeah. Hello?
There's another question. Another guest wants to know if they can attend a lecture during the weekdays instead of during the weekend instead of the weekdays.
We actually Rachel, Shibani ji's question. So actually we don't encourage you to miss the class. So we want to make sure that you attend the class on the given schedule. In case if there is something unavoidable circumstances are there, then you can just make it for this, but don't go for it. I don't recommend. We don't recommend this. Okay. So yes, you can attend the if you attend a class. Yes, you can attend that class anytime. Okay. Am I able to answer that question? Hello.
Yes, I guess yes, they have replied. The question has been answered. So if anybody else wants to ask questions.
Okay, Zan Khana ji, you just make sure that you submit the assignment on the given time. Okay, the only purpose of keeping this video alive for a week is to make sure that you can, you know, complete your assignment on the given date. Okay, but I don't recommend or I don't encourage you to just skip those classes. That's why we are just planning this course on the weekends, so that everyone can, you know, make a time for this. I hope that's clear. Okay, there's one more question with you, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, what's this? In that case, Rihanna Poe, yes, that's a different exceptional case, and we will see to it later on. Okay. Yes. Let's not assume things. Once we are, you know, in once we are just encountering that situation, we'll think about it for sure. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Ritu. Do we have some more questions?
If so, there are any more questions? I guess we received some of them. If there aren't any more questions, we'll proceed with the event.
And also, all these questions will be answered in the WhatsApp group as well. These questions that are being repeated more than once, I'll try to put that very clear in the WhatsApp group as well, so that it makes, you know, complete sense to all of you. Yes. Anyone else want to ask anything or share something with us? So Ashu, are you there, Ashuji?
Yeah.
Yes. So I think by that time we can just clarify on this question of Shibani ji. I think that has been raised more than once. So can you just enlighten us more about that? About this calculation of attendance? Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
I can read it out. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Okay. So she's asking, how is attendance calculated? Okay, if we attend a class during the week instead of weekend, would it qualify in attendance?
All right. So in general sense, we Sunil, there is another question. If you want to address that before this, so we can first let's resolve Rupam's concern, and then we will come to the assignment.
Yes, we will have more questions on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No. There is no foundation, Rupam ji. You can write it in. Actually, the medium of the instruction is going to be in English. So what happens is we are not setting any boundary for you. If you want to answer in Hindi, we are more than happy to, you know, have you on board. So there is no foundation. You can write it in Hindi, but the instruction will be in English. Yeah. And we have another question from. Okay. Yes, Tariq, you can use the certificate that you have done it, since this is a month-long certificate program, that it testifies that you know something about this, you know, subject. since this is a very basic course, so we cannot expect it to be, something very detailed. But yes, one thing I can make sure that you will know all the basics, and you will have the understanding of the archival studies and archival fields that is there. Yes. I hope I'm able to answer the question. Ritu, do we have any question, Ritu? Any other question?
So far, we haven't received any question. I'll let you know if we do.
Yes.
Yeah. So can we come back to the attendance one?
Yes. Please clarify on that thing.
Yeah. If the course coordinator accept this offer, I'm not sure it is up to the discretion of the course coordinator. Since it is 75% attendance is compulsory, so there are tentatively 8 lectures. From module 1 to 7 has been divided into 2 parts, so there are total 8 lectures. So if in that sense 75% is 6 lectures that you have to cover, so you are free to leave 2 lectures and you have to compulsorily attend 6 lectures.
Yes.
So in case if someone is earlier, if you remember the conversation earlier, we have planned for 24 hours for one lecture to be available for the candidates, and then we have shifted it for a week. So yeah, so in that scenario, we can do one thing. If a candidate is not in a position to have to be present in an online lecture, so we can do one thing, that offline viewing can also be considered as one of the attendance marks if a course coordinator agrees, because again we don't promote to be very
that
offline.
depends. Okay. Yes. Sorry, but that depends. If it's a very the situation is valid, then only we can consider that. Okay.
Yeah, because
Encourage
again
it.
then
We would
we don't encourage this to leave the lectures, because actually the resource person is from outside organization and they are specially coming and delivering lectures for you and getting familiarized with all these things. So it is better to be like you should be available, and it's on Saturdays and Sundays, so it would be very easy for us, even the working people. So that is why we have created a time schedule in such a manner that if anyone is having Saturday as a work day, so they can be there at 5 or 6, so that would be convenient, and vice versa. And then the case of Sundays, then morning will be preferred time. So again, it is again the it is again with the hands of the course coordinator whether he or she wants to accept this offer, like whether the offline viewing will be also considered as a what you called the attendance. So it is up to the course coordinator. So that's what I feel. Otherwise, the rest of the things have been already clear. So 6 lectures has to be compulsorily attended. So that is what it is.
Yes. That need to be strictly followed.
Yeah. Otherwise, there is no essence of having a course.
Yes, and there is no point of just we were very clear on this thing that if we are designing this course, we want you to get something out of it, not just distributing the certificates and all. We are not very much concerned about that thing. We are just concerned about learning outcome, whatever you can get out of it. Yeah.
More than a certificate, everyone should at least learn what they are doing.
Yeah. Okay. Ritu, I think there are a few more questions in the chat. Please chat.
No, so there are not. Okay, it's not a question. Somebody, Shibani, has. Okay, I cannot see the question properly.
Yes, I can see that.
Shibani is asking whether I am unable to hear anything in the meeting. Is it still going on?
Yes, we can ask her to join again.
Yeah, I guess it is a technical glitch from her side.
I can still not see her method. So I guess there's some glitch from my side as well.
So yes, anyone else? If someone has a query, else we can just move on to Surabhi ma'am to conclude this session. If nobody has any further questions, yeah, can we do that, Ritu?
Yes, sure.
Yes. Okay.
So thank you very much for your queries and your questions. Now, I would like to invite Surabhi ma'am for the concluding remarks. Ma'am, over to you.
I think it's a night session. हमारे बच्चे यहाँ जो भी हैं उनके क्वेश्चंस थोड़े कम है और आज के दिन में कुछ बच्चे ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाए. Some of them are unable to join and they are continuously trying, but don't lose your hope and disheartened होने की कोई बात नहीं है. आप लोगों को सभी चीजें समय समय पर मिलेगा. मोहन सर का नंबर आपके पास है, ईमेल आईडी आपके पास है. इसलिए आज जो लोग ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाए वो लोग बिल्कुल डिसर्टेड ना हो. एंड आई होप आपको मॉड्यूल्स अच्छे लगे होंगे. लर्नेड प्रोफेसर्स आपको देखेंगे, पढ़ाएंगे और आपसे जो उम्मीद है वो है आपका एनर्जी. आपसे जो उम्मीद है वो है आपकी जानने की इच्छा. योर क्वेरीज, योर इंट्रिगेशन, आपका अंदर का चाहत, आपकी खुशी के साथ जानने की कोशिश और मॉड्यूल को कंप्लीट करके असाइनमेंट के साथ बिल्कुल अपने टीचर्स को खुश करना और आसार और सीएचए के साथ आप जुड़े रहे, हमारे साथ आप जुड़े रहे और देखिए आगे आगे होता है क्या. We will do a very nice program with all of you and I am waiting for our next program when it will started. और हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए सबको बधाई और आगे भी मैं वादा करती हूँ we will like this place, we will like your teachers and thanks all of you with my folded hand, with my hearty regards, with my all love to you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. And
Thank you.
yes, Ritu.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay.
We come to the
So
conclusion of our event. Over to you, sir.
okay. So I would like to conclude with thanking you all to join us today, and we are really looking forward to have you on your first module that is going to be tomorrow from 10 to 12. And yes, see you all there. And thank you so much, Ritu, for coordinating this talk. Thank you very much, and thank you all of you. We'll see you tomorrow for sure. Thank you everyone for joining. You can disconnect now. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manvi. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Pramod sir.
और आशु जी बहुत बढ़िया हुआ.
Yeah, it was nice. And for the first time, we are introducing ourselves to the portal.
And special thanks to Asuji and team CHA.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And Surabhi ma'am also specially because greater motivational spirit.
Yeah. We will talk. We will definitely talk.